LDA Design partnered with Hargreaves Associates, and we were the design team leader, master planner and landscape architect for the Olympic Park for the Games, and also we had the commission to do a transformation subsequently, which actually after the Games doubled the size of the green space in the park. I think that firstly it has raised the whole profile of landscape as an influencing factor in development, in branding and creating place, and particularly influential therefore in our relationships with architects and other design fields. I think that the whole legacy side of the Olympics has been incredibly important, because actually what it's finally done is cement the whole point about long-term planning and giving consideration to the future in a way that is very, very hard to communicate to others, and which is very important to us because time is so important in landscapes. They need to develop over a longer period of time. And I think another key component is a change in attitude towards design, which is design almost as part of a process, because we've moved from Games into the transformation of the Olympic Park into legacy, and it will continue to evolve. And I think that understanding that actually you don't just design something on and off, particularly in landscape architecture, but actually there's a sort of fundamental understanding that these things evolve and develop over time, in the way that we've had a new pleasure gardens in the south, the play area in the north. Legacy will bring a whole series of different activities going on and change the place. That, I think, those are kind of some really, really important high-level issues in terms of how that's communicated, I think, to the world and to our fellow professionals. The project is an energy project at its heart. It's a piece of infrastructure. Our approach to infrastructure, though, is to kind of turn that on its head. So what we're interested in is the regeneration opportunities, how we can create special places, how we can create valuable leisure facilities, how we can create a tourist destination, a new piece of public realm. And that's how we've presented something which essentially is about energy generation. Now, for us, those things that I was talking about, long-term planning, and the understanding of long-term planning and the explanation of long-term planning, which we explained through our experience of the Olympics, was incredibly valuable in helping our client understand what our objectives were and what their value was. And I think our whole leadership experience of the Olympics, the challenges of leadership in a very complex project, large teams dealing with incredibly complex policy and physical issues, were incredibly influential in our ability to lead that project. So we led the DCO, the Development Consenting Order process, which is a very high-level planning process. We're landscape architects. We were heavily involved in the planning negotiations. We're landscape architects. We were taking major roles in environmental impact assessment. We were setting out vision for the design and operation of an energy facility. We're landscape architects. And so as landscape architects, we were taking a major leadership role in that whole project. So we were looking at everything in the project. And I think our experience, and particularly the confidence we gained from doing those very complex things on the Olympics, has really had a significant influence in us being able to lead and deliver that project. I think that the evolving confidence, which is an acceptance and a realization of the importance of landscape, and our confidence because we know we can deliver it and because we can lead these complex teams, both in design terms and project terms, I think, and this exhibition that I'm standing in demonstrates the sophistication and the ability and the evolution of the profession during my lifetime. And I am very, very optimistic about its future.